So it seems I was right about the next gen rumor mill, specifically the PS5 starting to ramp up again after my previous video on Dying Light coming to the PS5. Now I would expect more next generation news to be just around the corner. Who would have thought? So a while back I told you guys that we were going to start getting a lot of extremely exciting and new rumors, leaks, and news about the next generation of consoles after we're getting that confirmation that Dying Light 2 was coming to the PS5, and I was right. In this video we're going to talk about The Last of Us 2, the PS5 release dates, Ghost of Tsushima, and even the possible date for the next state of play. Now of course, with all leaks and rumors, take it with a grain of salt. It could be wrong or it could be right. So first off, let's talk about the state of play, which has yet to create the amount of hype that say a Nintendo Direct does, but that could change with these recent leaks. So according to these leaks of a series of emails from Sony's marketing team, which made its way from NeoGAF and 4chan, like I said guys, with a grain of salt. Now this state of play will focus on three major games, which are Death Stranding with a final launch trailer, Star Wars Jedi The Fallen Order, which will most likely feature PlayStation content that's exclusive to PlayStation, and also a Last of Us 2, which we haven't heard anything from that game since I think it was like E3 2018, I believe. Now, The Last of Us 2 will be revealed for May 2020, which is very exciting. I can't wait to get my hands on this game. And they will also talk about the future of PlayStation as a whole. No plans for Ghost of Tsushima in the state of play though. But don't get discouraged because the next leak, and yes, there is more, is also from 4chan and NeoGAF, so again, take it with a grain of salt. So it seems according to this leak, the same leak that had the marketing email that held the leak for the state of play also refers to a PlayStation meeting in 2020 that's set to reveal the PS5. Now this is rumored to take place on February 12th, and they plan on inviting devs like Activision, Ubisoft, EA, and others to showcase the next-gen game titles for the PS5. Are we finally gonna get the Assassin's Creed in Japan, Ubisoft? Come on, we have been asking for this for years, just give it to us. As for Ghost of Tsushima, it seems that it's gonna be released on 2021, just like The Last of Us, and it's gonna be one of the big games for PS5. Now it may be surprising that all of this would be shown off not at E3, but we have seen in the past that E3 hasn't really been doing too good lately. Sony wasn't there this E3 in 2019, and Nintendo has been doing pretty much their own thing on the side. Not to mention the security breach will probably scare a lot of people off of potential guests and other people who usually go to E3, and especially those 2,000 people who are on that list. So it seems that E3 is really just losing a lot of steam that they usually do have in the past and now just don't. And I really think all these companies are starting to see that, and they're pretty much doing their own thing now at separate events. I mean, it wouldn't cost as much money as going to E3 than doing maybe a live stream or maybe uploading a trailer to YouTube or some other platform or even Twitter. Now, not only do we have these leaks, oh no, we have more than that. We have some news for GTA 6 in the PS5 specifically, and these are not just leaks. These are directly from the CEO of Take-Two Interactive, Stras Zelnick. I hope I got that name right. So this is what he had to say about GTA 6 and the next generation graphics for their game. We have a new console generation coming, and that's going to allow us to do some things we haven't been able to do creatively. That's exciting. But as I've said before, we're going to reach a point where you won't be able to tell the difference between what's created in a computer and what's real. This means we'll be doing it for all of our games. Borderlands, for example, is an animated universe. It's gonna be in an animated universe. But it's a promise of taking certain titles like basketball and making them truly live action. It's pretty close now. Squint a little bit, it looks like live action. That's really exciting. That gives our creative folks a new canvas on which to paint. And this is what I've been talking about for so long, not just for JRPGs and the games that I like, but just gaming as a whole. When things get more powerful, that means people will have more creative tools to do things with their games. And this is what gets me really excited for the next generation, especially, like I said before, RPGs. I love RPGs, but not just RPGs. First-person shooters, tactical shooters, maybe turn-based games, just all games across the land are going to get a basically new fresh coat of paint, and it's going to look amazing, it's going to play amazing, we're going to see new ideas, new IPs. It's going to be a very exciting time. You could definitely tell I'm very, very excited for the next generation because I'm talking very fast. It's either that or it's the Pepsi I just drunk. It's one of the two. It's probably a mix of both. Now this is all sounding very, very good, but how plausible is it? We know that Sony is testing the PS5 for a while now, talking about backwards compatibility, 3, Dying Light on the PS5, and just a lot of official things like the load times for PS4 versus the PS4 Pro and versus the PS5. So a lot of things are coming out about the next generation for the PS4 or PS5 specifically. So Sony has been talking about next gen, and even Microsoft has been talking about next gen with at E3 actually showing a short clip for the next generation of their consoles. So in 2020 February, I believe that would be a good time to reveal it and then have a 2021 release date for the PS5, maybe just in time for the holidays like Sony usually does with their consoles. But what do you think about these leaks and the news for GTA 6? Do you believe these or do you not? Are you excited for these realistic graphics that Take-Two Interactive's CEO was talking about or not? Tell me in the comment section below, and tell me what game you are specifically very excited for to make the next generation leap. Personally, I'm excited for probably Dragon Age, if the next Dragon Age is good anyways. So tell me your thoughts in the comment section below, and have a good one. See you guys next time.